Hey guys, welcome back. As promised, I said I was going to make my video today, and we are. Today we're reacting to Donald and the Signalman, so let's get started.
Men's need a reprieve from goods. Pulling coaches was a welcome change. One morning, Donald brought a stopping train to Titmuss Station.
Okay.
He was in good spirits, and the coaches hummed happily behind him. Halting at the platform, he saw some workmen near the signal ahead. That looks like trouble, he sighed. The station master walked up. The signal's faulty. The men are working as quickly as they can. You should be cleared to leave soon. Sorry, Donald. Can't be helped, sir, said Donald. Dinner ready. I'll make up time down the lane. The station master smiled and walked away. Donald was just about to close his eyes for a rest when, should have known trouble would follow that engine.
What?
When Donald first arrived, he collided with the Titmuss signal box due to slippery rails. The box was swiftly repaired, and the fat controller forgave him. But the signalman hadn't. He was cross over the damage done and glared coldly whenever Donald passed.
Oh no.
He'd come to check on the workman's progress, but started talking loudly to them when he saw Donald. Always skulking around like a black cat. First my box, and now my signals. If he doesn't smarten up, he'll rue the day he came to this railway. Just then the signal dropped, the workmen cheered, and the guards whistle blew. The driver hurried the train away, but Donald was furious. He's awful, sighed Douglas. Geez, give me an earful whenever I pass until he realizes I'm not you. I never did like that signalman, added James. He sulks more than the trucks.
Well,
He was
duh.
a curmudgeon long before you two came, remarked Henry. Pay no mind, Donald. He'll give it up in due time. Donald wasn't convinced. Whenever he went near the box, he felt the signalman's gaze fixed upon him. He could hardly shut without receiving complaints. He worked carefully and held his tongue, but his patience was wearing thin.
Oh no.
Next morning, Thomas was at the platform waiting to travel back up the branch line.
I'm scared that Donald's going to do something stupid. He's going to do something stupid. How much do we want about that?
His signal dropped just as Donald arrived in the opposite direction of empty trucks. He whistled, "Hello," catching the signalman's attention. "Just my luck," he muttered. In his distraction, the signalman didn't realize he pulled the wrong lever. Annie's wheels had just cleared the points when they shifted beneath the train. Thomas hadn't noticed, but Donald had. "Stop! Stop!" he whistled frantically. Startled, Thomas braked, but not fast enough. As those wheels started down the siding, there was a bump, a shriek, and a crunch. The train stopped, with Clarabelle sitting crooked and derailed. "My poor axles!" she wailed. The signalman descended from the box just as Thomas's car stormed over. "What are you playing at?" he fumed. "You're working points, not circus rides." "I was doing just fine until the black cat came creeping in," grumbled the signalman. Donald could stay silent no longer. "I don't know any railway with the engines control points or signals," he retorted. "That's your job. Don't tell me how to do my job. You're quite good at being a bad omen. Let me tell you, ahem."
Uh-oh. He's in trouble now.
It was the fat controller.
Ha!
"Sir, I report to my office at once," interrupted the fat controller. "I'm quite interested in hearing how Donald's mere presence led to this." He motioned to the accident. Thomas's crew was trying to pacify the angry passengers. Ashamed, the signalman walked silently towards the station. "I'm sorry if I caused any trouble, sir," began Donald. "You did nothing of the sort," assured the fat controller. "Without your warning, Thomas may have had a worse accident. I trust you can assist with the clean-up." Donald gladly obliged. He and the workmen soon put everything right, and Thomas hurried off with a thankful whistle.
At least everything's okay now. Hope that signalman gets what he deserves.
Satisfied, the fat controller strode to his office. "I feel your troubles are over and done with, old boy." The driver winked at Donald. He was right. The signalman failed to convince the fat controller of his innocence and was relocated to another box on a much quieter part of the island. Thankfully, the new signalman at Titmuss was much friendlier to the engines.
Good.
Donald was relieved. There was no talk of him being a black cat ever again.
See, that's interesting, because, like, he made one mistake, and the signalman never let it go, and because of that, it's just ridiculous. Like, you can't, I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in bad luck. There's no such thing as good or bad luck. Like, I believe that there are choices, and the choices we make can either help us in our life, or will have consequences to the to the choices we've made. So I don't believe in good or bad luck. What do you guys think? Do you believe in good or bad luck? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thank you all for watching, guys. This is Gabriel 101 signing out. Adios, everybody.